What's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and I have week number 1 of season number 5 of the WPL. This week we took on Texas Man Gaming, whose link will be down in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Now, just in case you're a newer viewer or you didn't follow the last 2 seasons, we actually did win both, so that's pretty cool, and we're coming back to defend the title for the 3rd time, I guess you can say. It's going to be a little bit harder this time because the top 2 teams in the league get a bye after the 10 weeks of battling. And we do battle the same teams weeks 2 and 7 and 3 and 9, so that'll be interesting. So let's get into the matchup right here. I didn't really know what to expect from him, so we built a little bit more of a standard team. We just have T-Wave 3 attacks, what is this, Thunderous Eye. We have Focus Sash lead Azelf. We have Sub Curum, just in case he wants to pull any switches, and then we have Mega Scizor, Bandidente, and Scarf Flagon with U-Turn. Can defog any spikes away that Klefki wants to set up, and can just do a lot of work in general. So let's get into the match. He ends up leading off with this Klefki as we lead off with Azelf, so this is fine. He's going to try to go for the Paras right away, and I just taunt him right away so he can't get up any hazards. And right here, I'm really glad that I ended up breaking through because the rocks were key to break the Dragonite's multi-scale as well as put the Volcanion into range of my Curum's Fusion Bolt. So we end up going right for the rocks. He's going to knock us out. Kind of surprised that he's faster even after the T-Wave because Klefki's pretty slow. Here we can bring out our Entei. I know he's taunted, so we can't throw off a T-Wave on this thing, and we can throw off a Stone Edge and miss, unfortunately. I kind of expected him to go Volcanion, but then again, that was a risk he was probably not willing to take. So just judging from the fact that he brought this in, it's probably going to be defensive. So I can bring out my Scizor right here as he goes right for the defog. And we can Mega Evolve and get a U-turn out. Just wanted to scout what he wanted to do and not want to take any unnecessary damage and anything else. So he's going to go right for the taunt again, maybe expecting me to try to Swords Dance up a few times, but we U-turned right out. And here, if he wants to throw off a Toxic, T-Wave, whatever he has, or switch out, just not wanting to take an Ice Beam, we can actually sub up on it. So he's going to switch out into the Klefki as we end up catching it with the Earth Power right away. Sub was probably an alright play, but I really didn't expect him to stay in. Here he's going to go for the Light Screen, which can be a little bit annoying, but we do have U-turn on this thing, not Volt Switch for this, so we will be able to get a U-turn out. We do take some Life Orb recoil, as this is where he's going to knock us off, see that we have leftovers. So I guess leftovers kind of scream substitute, so I'm not sure why he decided to, as you guys are going to see here, he decided to throw off a Toxic this next turn, but so now we're behind the sub, and we can throw off an Ice Beam, which is still going to kill even behind the Light Screen, so that's really great. Klefki's going to come out right here. It will be able to break our sub if he wants it to through the Light Screen because we can't knock him out. So I'm going to go right into my Thunderous right here, just not wanting to get T-Waved, as we can, believe it, throw off a U-turn right here. No, we break the scale with the Thunderbolt, so that's really cool, and I believe here we can T-Wave him, just to make sure that my Scarf Flagon can revenge kill as well as my Curum, just in case he wants to go for any Dragon Dances, so that's fine. He's probably banded, just judging from the fact that he knocked us out. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if just normal Outrage knocked us out, but I know he's locked in, so I can go ahead and Curum here and just throw off the Ice Beam and knock him out, which is fine. He's going to bring out the Klefki right here. When he actually goes light for the right screen this time. I guess he kind of expected my Flagon just so that it couldn't be T-Waved, but I don't want Flagon taking a ton of foul play damage anyway because it can win the match. We are Scarfed, so if you can weaken the Beware, then that can put in a lot of work. So we have the Light Scream up again, which is kind of annoying, and I can't exactly go for sub against this thing. First of all, he would be faster because Megas get their speed right away, and Hyper Voice would go right through my substitute and knock me out. So decide to pull out a switch into my Entei right now, as he's going to go right for the Calm Mind. We were Adamant, so I don't know what his speed creep was on this thing, so here he can bring out the Beware. We're just staying in, clicking Flare Blitz, taking a ton of Life Orb recoil, but this Entei doesn't do anything to the Volcanion as it's locked into Flare Blitz right now, so we're just going to keep on going for that, as he actually opts to go for the Swords Dance over anything. Even if he knocked us out, we could just go into Flagon, Earthquake a few times and win, but now we can go for the Flare Blitz. Right here, I believe I'll just stay in and let my Entei go down. Substitute Volcanion could have been a little bit of a problem, but I would be able to go out into my Flagon, break this up with an Earthquake, and then go out into my Curum and Fusion Bolt and knock it out. So he's going to go right for the Steam Eruption, connect, and we can go out into our Flagon, do some damage to this thing. I could have maybe gone onto Curum and preserved the 3-0, but unfortunately we're going to take a 2-0 right here, as my Curum is going to come out and click Fusion Bolt and win the first match of the season for us. So very great start for us. We start off 1-0. +2 differential is obviously not the greatest, but at least we picked up a win. So once again, be sure to check out Texas down and below in the description. I also, it turns out I got the WPL Twitter link wrong in the finals video of Season 4. So it's going to be down in the description this time as well. And both my finals videos should be up on an annotation on the screen right now. So be sure to check those out if you want to see how we won the last 2 seasons. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.